Hi, my name is Coldbeer and let's start with Nobody Saves the World. When the ancient calamity reawakens, who can save the world? And the answer is nobody. That's you are nobody. Not only in real life, but also in this game. Oh come on, I'm kidding, I'm sure you are somebody. Or at least you can become one.
Boom! Big reveal, I'm a pickle!
Yeah, so here you will master the art of transformation to become a slug, ghost, dragon, a horse, or someone else. Like an egg, for example. Actually, here you'll find more than 15 distinct forms you can become of, because you can mix and match abilities in unexpected ways to unlock and complete even more challenging quests. You can explore a vast overworld on your own or with a friend online. This game is not only beautifully drawn, but it's kinda crazy as well. You can play as an egg and shoot fireballs while helping even stranger characters to solve their life problems. Also, developers are saying that the soundtrack of this game is awesome, but hey, let us be judge of that. Medieval Dynasty. If you were ever wondering how life was some 600 years ago, I can save your time and just say that it sucked back then. So, next game is... I'm kidding, let's go back to Medieval Dynasty. Here you take on a role of a young man who has fled from war and wants to take his fate in his own hands. From being alone, inexperienced and poor, just like you are now, he will develop into a master of many skills, a leader of community and the founder of a prosperous dynasty which is meant to last and prosper for generations to come. So you can literally create a tiny medieval North Korea for yourself if you want. Here you will defend against wild animals while hunting for food, gather resources, craft equipment, build yourself a house and erect not a peepee, but a whole village. Tough winters and unexpected events challenge your skills and dexterity as you strive to build your own legacy. One of the coolest things for me here is the entire year cycle with 4 seasons and realistic wildlife that really helps with the immersion. Medieval Kingdom Wars. Why is this game not famous at all and why nobody has ever recommended it to me? I get zillions of comments about other games I have allegedly missed in my videos, but nobody has ever said,
"Hey, where is Medieval Kingdom Wars, dude? Your video sucks!"
You start the game as a minor noble in service to your king. With over a dozen nations and over 50 lords to choose from, each playthrough is truly unique and tells its own story. There are many ways to approach the game. You can play a classic RTS skirmish with solo co-op and multiplayer options, and a story-driven campaign that offers 9 crafted scenarios. Everything takes place in a real time with roguelike game progression. Everything you do is constantly saved even during the battle. There are no second chances, no turns or multiple reloads. Dismantle. Here you can break almost all the objects for materials and craft new items from them, explore the handcrafted open world and uncover its mysteries, clear areas of monsters and claim them as yours. Build bases to establish your presence and farm exotic plants to reap the rewards as crops get ripe. Game has 92% of positive reviews on Steam and only 3% short from overwhelmingly positive title. People are talking that this is very relaxing but also a challenging game. You will stumble on areas with a large group of zombies and get stressed a lot, but later you will grow some potatoes and enjoy a relaxing atmosphere in your garden. Although, if I understand this right, the game has only couch co-op and not online co-op feature, meaning that you will have to trick your friend to come over to your house and play together as well. Tell him that you have a bottle of expensive Gorilka, he can't resist that. Beyond Two Souls. This is a unique psychological action thriller starring Hollywood stars Elliot Page and Willem Dafoe. He will take on the role of Judy, a woman born with a connection of mysterious entity with incredible powers. And I'm not talking about your uncle and, you know, his incredible power to drink a few liters of alcohol and still drive home. No, here your actions will determine Judy's fate as she faces extraordinary challenges and danger on a journey to discover the truth of who she really is. If you like games similar to Life is Strange or Detroit Become Human, this is another great game for you, but with a little bit more action. And if you are in doubt, you can download a free demo version on Steam and see what this game is really all about. The First Tree. When I saw this title and this ridiculous price tag, I was like, yeah, I have to put this price tag on my video thumbnail. This is a beautiful third-person exploration game centered around 2 parallel stories. A fox trying to find her missing family and a son reconnecting with his estranged father in Alaska. You will uncover artifacts from the son's life as he becomes intertwined with the fox's journey. Although be warned that this game is just like your memory. Very short. What, you don't believe me? You think it's a joke? So, what's the title of this game? I thought so. Anyway, it will take only about 2 hours out of your boring life, but if you want something original with a great story to play, this is your game. The Last Campfire. A single-player puzzle adventure game with overwhelmingly positive reviews. 97% of all people who bought this game are recommending it to you. That is not what you encounter every day. People on Steam are talking that this is a beautiful story-driven game filled with great art and even greater music. The puzzles game throws at you ranges from fairly easy to a medium. Nothing will bend your brains inside out in this game. I don't know if that's good, because I like hard puzzles in games. You know, I mean good puzzles that can be solved by pure logic and not by your math skills, or by some other BS you are supposed to know, but you don't, because 15 years ago, when teacher was talking about this stuff, you were aggressively drawing boobies on the desk with your ballpoint pen. So nothing like that in this game. If you fail here, it's pure problem of your IQ, I'm sorry. Cossacks Free. This is a remake of a classic game that originally launched in 2000s. You will find 20 nations, 120 different unit types and over 220 different buildings. That sounds like an overkill, and believe me, it is. But it is also really fun to play. This game is like ultimate epic battle simulator before it was cool. Also, besides the battles on land, you can build an armada of battleships and attack your enemies at sea. The game offers 5 single-player campaigns. Leaning on the history of 17th and 18th century, the game lets you fight massive battles with up to 32,000 soldiers simultaneously on the battlefield. Be sure that you have that NASA supercomputer for that. Icewind Dale Enhanced Edition. Made with the same Infinity engine as a classic Baldur's Gate game, Icewind Dale is a more battle-oriented game. You'll find less side quests and less story, but you will enjoy an amazing atmosphere because this game is really detailed. Also, the party is entirely player-made, with no other NPCs offering to join in any given moment. Although this is an enhanced edition, don't expect anything fancy or modern. Yeah, graphics are improved, quick loot is implemented, all the expansions are here, and even quests you have never seen before. But those are not new quests, they were just cut off from the original release back in the 2000s, so this game is like Madonna. Face is new, but the body is old and it plays like an old game as well. Be aware of that. Dungeons Free. If you never played any Dungeons game, you can easily start with this one. Game has a twist of a Warcraft freestyle map on top of your dungeon, which is an innovation in classic dungeon management games similar to Dungeon Keeper. The campaign itself will take away about 30 hours away from your boring life. By the way, the campaign's co-op mode works really well, so having at least one friend will enhance your experience. Or you can trick your imaginary mother-in-law to play with you. You know, why imagine only a girlfriend when you can imagine more and have more friends this way? Also, don't forget to check out GOG Weekly Sale as well. Just look at that! Neverwinter Nights 2, Pillars of Eternity 2, Icewind Dale 2, Homeworld Remastered, Kenshi, Timberborn, Deserts of Karak, Black Geezer, Deus Ex, Dawn of Man, Banner Saga, Inside, Limbo, Galactic Civilizations, and bunch of other awesome games are heavily discounted. Also, refunds are supported for up to 30 days, and that is a way friendlier approach than Steam's 2 hours. You can click my link in the description below to check this awesome sale out. Thank you for watching, have a nice day, and I'll see you next time, bye.